Alright, hey everybody, this is 3 Trip D, I'm Dallas, and we're back for more Phoenix Wright. Okay, witness testimony, hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. Get it? Because his name is Saw It. There was a table clock in the apartment there, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defendant may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Alright, here we go. For one, there couldn't have been a clock in the victim's apartment because, well, the murder weapon wasn't really a clock, now was it? Oh, whoops. You didn't see that. That was me objecting, presenting the, I saved, stated, and I presented a thing, okay? Now wait just a darn minute. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was a statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your evidence and your objections? Just who you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Solid. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it, and it says the time out loud. It doesn't look like a clock. I submit it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So, the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yes, I do, actually. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hands. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went in the apartment. You're lying. You were inside that apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Oh, crap. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Solid, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice is burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. You point that finger, Phoenix. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with that clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean I saw, epic face. Shut up, shut up, shut up! I hate you. It was him. I tell you, I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn! Give him death. Oh, crap, dude. Calm down. Dang. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright. Your Honor? Whoops. You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Yes, Your Honor. The sound Mr. Solid heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... How about you try sounding the clock, bro? Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, could you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Solid heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Solid, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! Ha ha! You forgot one thing. Yawning? Oh, what's he talking about? Why is it every time I record, I need to yawn? Well, it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? You can't prove that. You don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it! I was so close. Mr. Wright? It seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, I yawn. This ends the cross-examination of Frank Follett. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. They treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. I almost had it. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. You had to beat your desk, didn't you? There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Solid. Oh, crap! Okay, Mia, Chief, listen up, Wright? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was 3 hours slow on the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking outside of the box. Don't waste your time doubting your facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Gosh dang it. Why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, you'll have your proof. Right. Can you think of a reason why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes, I can, actually. Oh, quit yawning. Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you said the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found the evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence to prove why the clock is running slow. Well, if you know anything about time zones... Listen to this music! Take that! The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. I can't even think of a good joke to explain my yawn now. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Solid? Or should I say, Mr. Did it? Ha 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 ha. Apparently, me exposing the truth gave him rabies. Order! Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your client? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen somebody complete a defense so quickly, and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but the court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Woo! Yay, we did it! We did it! Yeah! And with that, the court is adjourned. Alright, so, in the next episode, we will see the ending cutscene, the after-trial cutscene. See you guys then.